And then I'll record here. I'm going to clock us down from 3, and then we're going to have 2, 1 on ourselves. And recording in 5, 4, 3. Hey everyone, welcome. We have a very special guest and one of our experts from the Standout Stars. So Brenda and I have been working together all year, and she's got some amazing stuff. I'm so happy to have you here, Brenda.
Hi, Tony. Nice to be here. Thank you so much.
So we were just looking out Brenda's window, and she's got about 6 inches of snow there. And I feel silly for wearing 2 sweaters in Texas where it's 50 degrees. So
Yes, the snow is finally starting. It's late in the year, but we've had such beautiful weather leading up so far. Very unforeseen before.
So we've got about 15 minutes, Brenda, because we're trying to get people in and out of this wonderful bundled sale. This is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. And what we've done is we've taken what I consider the best of the week of kindness. We've had 5 different week of kindnesses over the past couple of years, and
Nice.
we're getting ready to launch in January our 6th one. And
Beautiful.
Brenda is one of our keynotes on the week of kindness, but she's got a special gift for you for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So Brenda, what are you thinking of for all these wonderful people that are trying to plan out their 2023 like never before?
So what I'm gonna offer will be connecting. One day we'll be connecting with me on a strategy session, so we can get to see where they are currently now in their life and where they would see themselves in 3 years from now, and build that plan towards the vision that they would love to be in 3 years from now. And I have another wonderful gift that it's an ebook, and I call it To Be Workbook or To Play Book. So basically this To Be, we wake up every single morning and we have a to-do list. So instead of doing a to-do list, this playbook is: today I choose to be, and you choose to be thankful, grateful, what you want to be that day. And at the end of the week, there's a reflection sheet that it asks you to reflect on how did you feel when you were being that person. And the other question is like, did you see the dynamics or the environment change because you were being that person? So it's an 8-week workbook, playbook that you can play with and see how, when you take baby steps like that, you can create a different perspective and create a different environment around yourself.
I'm so glad you said that, because I mean I'm guilty of doing to-do lists, and we've even got a Microsoft version of to-do that's on my toolbar, and I'm like, I open it and there's like 400 things, and I'm like, I haven't done any of it. Oh my God, I'm still behind, right?
Yeah.
And then I've got friends that like you and me, that we share our screen and we've got 400 tabs open, and I'm like, I can't close them. I've got something to do on every single one.
Yes, yes. So yes,
So
it's so true.
don't do what I do, guys. Do what Brenda says.
So basically, my 2 gifts are basically bring you from a condition-driven life to a vision-driven life, on
Oh, I like that.
conscious living
Yeah.
of how you choose to create your days every single day, and every single step brings you to that light that shines in within yourself. So those are my 2 gifts that, but it has the same end goal.
And I love that, because you're sitting there, and I'm going to go back for 1 second. You're sitting there doing a to-do list to try to relieve the stress in your life, because now at least you've got it written down. But then, you get to Friday and you still have, 48 things left on your 800 things left.
And that
So I
causes
was
stress.
creating stress. It wasn't
Yeah,
helping me.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
So I
stress.
like what you're doing.
Oh,
Now,
good.
you've been all over the world, Brenda. So let's talk a little bit about you, because I mean, you sound so shy sometimes, but man, you are a fireball.
Oh my
I,
God,
I
Tony.
call Brenda my Sherpa.
Ah,
She's going to
yes,
be the guide for my life, because I
yes,
mean, you climb mountains, you've been to Tibet. I mean, talk a
yeah,
little bit about
yeah,
what gave you the courage to do all that, and you did it alone, right? I mean, like, you
yeah.
didn't go on a tour.
Yeah. So my journey in Nepal is that I've always loved traveling. I love traveling. That's my passion. I travel solo, or I travel with friends, and I travel with my daughter, and I create experiences. I'm more of an experience person than material person. So when I saw this like trip on my there was an ad. It was meditation, yoga, and trekking in Nepal, and my heart just expanded. And I just went and clicked on it, bought it, and I didn't tell no one. And I was going to do this alone. And then it's when I started telling people about like my excitement, and I'm doing this, and I was going to hike like 10 days in the Annapurna's Ranch Mountains. I was going to sleep in Tibetan tea houses, no heat, no hot water, and I had to live in a 20-pound backpack for 17 days while I was there. And I was going to hike at 3,210 meters, which in feet is 10,000 feet, 500. So what do you think people reacted?
Oh, they probably said, "You're gonna get killed, you're gonna die, you're not gonna have the," it was like my mom the first time I went to New York. It's like, "You're going to get killed and mugged," and I
Yes,
landed at midnight and had the best time with our taxi cab driver who gave me a tour of the city at
you
2 in the
never know.
morning.
Yeah, exactly. So what happens with our minds is that when we start sharing those things with other people, we hear like, well, you've never done this before, like what if you get altitude sickness? And then I got home and I was like, well, and I started doubting myself, right? So you have to come back and redefine your end goal. Stop yourself and look at your end goal and what's important, what you want to create, and become resourceful. And
Yeah.
that's what I did. And it comes to the easiest thing as like a bar of soap, because a bar of soap in my backpack, because it's a 20-pound backpack, a bar of soap, I realized if I shave it, like with
Yeah.
the potato shaver,
Yeah.
if I shave slivers of it and put it in a Ziploc bag, it fits in every corners of my backpack. And
Okay.
if I use one, I don't carry a wet soap all the time, and there's no weight to it. So I became very resourceful, even to that extent, basically.
Oh, I
Uh,
wanna see an entire series on your TV show telling people how to prepare for these trips. I think it would be a you'd make a killing.
yeah. So basically, no, just I started. My father is my parents asked me where I got this adventure side of myself, and I was like, look at you guys. And when I was 18 years old, I went to work in England. I had no English.
Oh, you only spoke French. That I forgot you're Canadian, yes.
I'm a French maritimer. I
Okay.
grew up in French, so I knew a little bit of English. There was a lot of
You're
lost in
amazing.
translation, and I was 18 years old in London, England, and I come from a French small town of 800 people. So it started a long time ago.
I wanna hear that whole episode. But for right
So
now, folks, this is Brenda, and she owns Soul Life Adventure, and I've got a chihuahua, so I'm gonna let you take over. Tell them a little bit about yourself, Brenda.
so basically, all these experiences I've had in my life, going through a divorce, going through um, um, all these trips, and working with my own self and finding resourcefulness, I finally found a process, a system proven a success that I can actually share and mentor other people to bring along the taking down that little negative chatter and refocusing on what you want to create in your life. So that's why I'm now a transformational mindset coach. I help people to empower them and create a life by their own design instead of living in a condition driven life, basically. So that's me.
But yeah, you're my inspiration for getting things done. And you guys, you see, Brenda is like I say, my inspiration. But you also have to acknowledge that she's come up with some great ideas, not only for travel, but how to set your goals and how to meet them. And how not to be stressed out. And I mean, you're the most flexible coach I think I've ever met because you
Yeah,
kind of work with us and you
yeah.
maneuver all the highways. And you know, I mean,
Because
yeah.
I truly believe that the power that we have within us, okay, is we have it all in each and every one of us, and we are far more powerful and capable than what we are living in our circumstances, conditions, and situations that we see every day after day. So you got your own answers in within yourself, and I have that system that can go inside of you, and you bring it up for yourself and you find your own answers, because if you can think about it, you can imagine it, you can create it, achieve it.
I absolutely love that, Brenda. So let me ask you this: who do you feel like is your perfect client? Who are you inviting to work with you in 2023?
People who are in transition, like I was like 12 years ago, either through a divorce. I've been working with empty nesters. I've been working with people who are in retirement stage. They're planning their retirement. As I did last year, I resigned from my day job, and I've got a different path right now. So that's another transition. Um, and so basically, it was me throughout my whole life, and high achievers professional woman also is one of my niche that I enjoy working with.
I love it. So I'm gonna call myself one of your high achievers.
Yes, high achievers, and say, well, there's got to be more to life than this, right? After a
Boy,
while, it's like, okay, what's next?
what's next?
And I,
Exactly.
I want to be that what next for
Yeah,
other people,
I love
basically,
it.
because I'm the product of this product.
Yeah.
I did it on my own, and I got the system, and now today I say all the time I'm the product of what I teach, and it's a beautiful, beautiful system.
So, folks, we've got a special for you. We've got a button that tells you how to connect directly to Brenda and to your calendar.
Yeah.
And also, we've got the sale that she's got that's happening like right now between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is Brenda Soucy, one of my good friends, and I'm honored to be one of her good friends as well.
Yes,
So,
you are.
thanks, Brenda. Any
Thank you,
last words
Tony.
for our folks getting into the new year?
Oh, come and join us. You got beautiful people here, and take advantage of what we're all giving away. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.